biggest difference between Boston and my hometown, Philadelphia, is definitely the sense of community. I've never seen a city come together as much as Boston did. Definitely at the Boston Marathon. It was wonderful.
So what I really like about Boston is that compared to home, it's a very diverse city with all of these colleges and the people from all over the world. It brings really cool, diverse feeling to the entire city, and I love that.
The biggest difference between Boston and home is the way you introduce yourself to other people or salute. Between shaking hands or kissing on the cheek, it's pretty different back at home.
The difference between Boston and Brazil is that weather is really cold.
New Yorkers know how to walk. They walk faster with purpose, and Bostonians walk a little bit all over the place.
And in Rochester, I have a lot of friends who are really amazing musicians who kind of hang around in Rochester. They, build up the music scene, and we all hang out with each other. And here, I feel like there's kind of, a lack of artistic community between students in Berklee and students, in other schools at Emerson. So that's the biggest difference.
The difference between Argentina and Boston is the food. The food in Argentina is really good.
Biggest difference between Boston and Canada is that Canada is a lot colder. You guys think you know cold? We don't know cold.
Alright, the difference between Missouri and Boston is there's a lot more to do here, always something going on at night, better musicians, and it's a lot more fun actually.
I love my warm weather, I love the people over there. I don't know, I miss my people, that's it.
The difference between home and Boston for me is that in Sweden people tend to conform and not be themselves, especially when they get successful. Here in the U.S. and in Boston especially, because it's the smartest city in the U.S. I would say, people are willing and able to be themselves.
The biggest difference between Boston and home is the cultural diversity and the different kind of music experience.
Is it rolling? I think the environment is much more musical and supportive towards art than my home country. And food, it's, totally different. So yeah, go Boston. DR, hi!
The biggest difference between Berklee and my hometown of New Jersey is probably the amount of musicians per square inch and block.
The biggest difference between Berklee and my hometown in Nairobi, Kenya is that there are significantly less Africans.
So when I'm in Turkey, all the people I met are generally Turkish, but here I can meet people from all over the world and I love it. And one other thing is that I feel like I'm more free here to express my feelings and my thoughts, but in Turkey I should be more careful.
Una de las mayores diferencias es el clima, como es lógico, ya que en Cuba el clima es un país del Caribe, ¿no? Un país tropical, y el clima es muy cálido, hay mucha brisa, pero es un país muy cálido, entonces aquí en Boston mucho frío.